¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasa? YouTube. Hidden Gem back for another video for you fellas and ladies. So I was this weekend over at the Dallas Car Show. Spent from the 8th, which was my birthday on the 8th. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up at the Dallas Car Show with my buddy RH. So big shout out to him. Thank you, bud, for inviting me over to be part of your table there at the Dallas Car Show. It was a great experience, great learning experience. Got to meet some great people, fantastic people. It's just amazing. It's good to see that the human emotion and the love is still strong out there. So hopefully I go back in November with RH. Hopefully he invites me for November and I'm back again out there, get to meet some more people. So I just want to give out, just go over a little recap here of what I was able to pick up with the little time I could get away. Was pick up at some tables, from some vendors and dealers I met. And then some shout outs to the great people in the community on Instagram. Some of my favorites, I got to meet the Great Curator. He's one of my favorites that I follow, and I was able to meet him in person. Super cool guy, down to earth. Just a normal person, and that's the way it should be, don't be on a high horse just because you're popular on Instagram and everybody knows who you are. Just be a normal person and treat everybody the same. And he's one of those dudes, and that's why I respect him a lot. And he gave me a sticker. So thank you, Daniel, for the sticker. It's gonna go on my sticker board. As you see, I only got 3, so this will be going up on my sticker board that I use as my background here on my YouTube channel. And was able to then he gifted me. He told me to pick out. I was looking through his DC cards because I don't have any DC. I'm a huge DC guy, so I don't have any DC cards. So I had bought a gift for him. From a few months I had ordered it and it came in, and I wanted to make sure I got to meet him at the show and give him the little gift I got for him because he's a huge GI Joe fan as I am. So, but I wasn't expecting nothing in return, so I just was going through some of his cards, and I don't own any DC cards, so when I was going to pay for him, he told me, don't worry, just on the house. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's my first ever DC card, so here I picked up the Superman with a flash on this one. This one is the black and white, as you can see, with Hawkman. There's a bunch of guys there. There's Flash, there's Superman, there's Batman. Yeah, so there's a bunch of, mostly all of them are there, I think. They try to put them all there at least. So I got that black and white, and then, I'm a big Superman guy, so had to get this Superman, which is fantastic. So this is what the back of the cards look like. I don't know, but pretty cool cards to have in my collection. So thank you. Shout out to the Great Curator. I put a link to his channel below, to his YouTube channel. And then I also got to meet... These guys were towards the end. They were in our area as a dealer. South Florida Card Breakers. I met A-Rod, Anthony Rodriguez. I think he's the owner there. And met him and his crew. The guys, super cool guys from Florida. So I had to stop by. I'm originally from Florida, so I had to stop by. So they gifted me this poker chip. So here's all their information. Let me see if I can get... Oh, it's backwards. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. There we go. Oh, I had it. I guess I got to hold it at a distance then. So I got a poker chip, I thought is pretty cool. So they're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at South SoFlo, SoFlo Card Breakers, South Florida Card Breakers. And the main guy there is Anthony Rodriguez. So it was a pleasure meeting you. Shout out to you guys. I hope to see you guys in November. So I got a poker chip there for them. Then I ended up meeting, this is another one of my favorite guys on Instagram that I got to meet. I mean, they had canceled his flight, so he was kind of tired. He was exhausted, so I didn't want to bother him too much, but I got to walk with him a little bit and chat up with him and get to know him a little bit. It's Tyler from Santiago Sports. I'm sure if you guys are big Instagram guys, you guys know who he is. So I got a sticker for my board there as well. So that one's going up. So shout out to him. I'll put a link to his Instagram. And then I also met Papa Jim. They call him Papa Jim. He's famous. He's on a journey, traveling to car shows, meeting people. And as you can see, there's his Instagram, Papa Jim Journey. So I met him while I was talking with Tyler from Santiago. He came by to say hi to Santiago, and he saw he had a box with a bunch of stickers. So he gave me a sticker as well. So Papa Jim, shout out to you and pleasure meeting you. Hopefully next show that I catch you, we can chat up a little bit and get to know each other. So I'll put a link to his Instagram below as well. Papa Jim, super cool guy. I think he's a Phillies fan, if I'm not mistaken. So then I just want to show some of the pickups from the Dallas Car Show, and then also do some pickups. I spent the day yesterday at Geek Garage. So we'll show those first before I get into the Dallas. So Tico from Geek Garage, he has a little shop in his garage. That's why it's called Geek Garage, but it's super cool. He's got like throwbacks. He's got Nintendos. He's got old Xboxes. He's got Funkos. He's got DC figures, DC Marvel figures, comics, cards. One of the reasons I went there is I met him at the Conroe show, and he had binders of football cards, and he had a real nice football cards, the top prism, mosaic, and stuff. So I wanted to go check out the binders because I really didn't have any time to sit there and go through his binders. And I wanted to get to know him. Super cool guy. He's from Puerto Rico. So I called him Tico from Rico. So here's his information. I'll put a link to his, I guess I'll put his information. Is he on Instagram? Yeah, I'll put a link to his Instagram below as well. And so I got the comic book from Ramos. Thanks to Ramos, got me started now getting some comics. So I'm a DC guy. So these are the ones I picked up. I picked up my Johnny Bravo. As you can see, Johnny Bravo is my favorite cartoon of all time. I love that cartoon. I mean, G.I. Joe's number one because I grew up with G.I. Joe, but then I ended up watching Johnny Bravo because my daughter would watch Cartoon Network when she was growing up, and she watched Powderpuff Girls. So I, Kim Possible, Powderpuff Girls. Johnny Bravo was on the Cartoon Network with Powderpuff, so I was always watching those cartoons with my daughter. And I remember Johnny Bravo, and I love that cartoon. Super cool. I think it's based more on Elvis, but they kind of changed it. The original creator was kind of like a homage to Elvis, but super funny cartoon. I love that cartoon. And so I picked up he had the Funko of Johnny Bravo. I was like, no way, there's a Funko of Johnny Bravo. I was like, oh, I got to get it. So, I mean, he had a good deal on it. $15, man. You can't beat that. See? Geek Garage for $15. So I saw that. I had to snag that before anybody else gets snagged it. So then I picked up some comics he had, which is cool. This is a cover, Wonder Woman from DC. She's one of the Justice League. So this cover was pretty badass. But what I love about him is that he puts the information in the back. So this one was like $6. Sensational Wonder Woman #1 from 2021. It's a variant cover by Eli Curie. So that's pretty cool that he does that. So you kind of get an idea. So this is series. This is the #1 from the series. So I got that one. I ended up getting this Superman that he had on the wall. Wow, look at that. The Adventures of Superman. You see, it's got like the fireworks, like Panini Baseball from Daily Planet. So this one is, let's see the back on this one. Adventures of Superman #31, 1993, covered by Doug Hazelwood. So and this one was $8. So pretty good there. And then I love this Superman cover. Look at this cover. Getting ready to shoot out his rays from his eyes, the beam rays. So on this one, I picked it up because it was cheap, and the first name is Raphael from the artist, Raphael Garces, which is my name. So I said I had to get that one, and it's Endless Winter #1, issue #1. So that's just a badass cover for a comic book. So thank you, Ramos, for giving me the bug. Now I got the bug for comics. So at the Dallas Car Show, I did pick up some comics. These were $2 each. The guy had them at 50% off. So I picked up this Aquaman New Wave, just great cover on this one. I don't know too much about comics. I'm getting them because of the cover. I like the cover, like this Batman stepping on Croc. This was a badass cover right here for Batman. So look at that. Look at that cover. So each one was $2. Guy gave me a deal, $2 each on these at the Dallas Car Show. And then here's this one. I just like the cover. Got the Justice League. Most of the guys from the Justice League there: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. And then there's Green Lantern on this one. So I thought this one was pretty cool. Then I got this cover. This looks like a little oldie but goodie kind of cover. Doomsday Superman in Action Comics from Metropolis. I don't know what year this one is. December 1992. There we go. So that one's from 1992. So yeah, that's quite a year. A few years, 30 years ago. And then I saw this cover, so I had to get this one. Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman together here on this cover. It's called Trinity. So I don't know what this one, but it's like a thick comic book. So I just like the cover. It was $2. So those were the ones I picked up at the Dallas Card Show, thanks to Ramos again. So let's get into the cards real quick. I didn't pick up too many cards because Jose Canseco was there, and RH. Let me go to see if I can get his autograph, but forget it. The line was so long. I wasn't expecting a huge line for Canseco, people getting Jose Canseco's autograph. I mean, there was people there with bats wearing his jersey and a bunch of Jose Canseco fans. So being on the other side of the table as a vendor dealer, you can't really leave your table for like that for so long. So I wasn't going to do that to RH either, you know, because he was covering his and then I had to cover mine. So I just saw the line. I said, forget it, man. I'm not going to be able to. I had taken 2 magazines with me, a Topps Beckett cover, a Topps Collector's Edition cover with him on it, and then a Beckett cover of him on the front. So for him to sign, but it is what it is. Maybe next time, you know, maybe I'll go. The next time I can go as a buyer, maybe I can spend the time in the line and wait. But I was able to say hi to him and take a picture, and that was about it. It's on my Instagram. You guys will see it there. So these are some of the cards I picked up. There was a guy that had a Jose Canseco batch. So I told him I'll give me a good deal and I'll take them all off your hand. So, and most of the ones he had I did not have in my collection yet. So like this one still, he's with the Red Sox. Still got the original coating on it. And this is I think this is Fleer. Is this one a Fleer? Actually, this is a Topps. So it's Power. Probably Topps Finest. Yeah, that's Topps Finest right there. In its Red Sox uniform. Here's a die cut I hadn't seen. Special effects, Jose Canseco's from Upper Deck SP. So look how young he's there on that one. So this one is from 1997. Canseco loves to send balls into the bleachers as he did 28 times in 360 at bats during 1996. Look at that. Even 10 years after he was playing, he's still hitting bombs. We got that one. I did not have this one. I didn't have any of these actually. I think only one. But here's this one. He's signing baseballs. This one's Upper Deck as well, in his Red Sox uniform. Here's this one I did not have. This is a Pinnacle Certified. It's still got the PO on it. The cover is still on it. This is the back. This one is pretty cool. This is a 2-way. This had says from Limited, Donruss Limited. It's double team. It's got Canseco on it. And then on the back, it's got Jason Giambi. That was with the A's at that time. Then he had a few of these. Like I said, I bought all of them. These are all acquisitions. Topps Finest. Jose Canseco. This is the back. So I ended up buying all the ones he had. See, it's a few. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 of those. And this was my favorite one of all, which I did not. Oh, there goes Johnny Bravo. Hey, Johnny. Flex them pecs. He wants. I guess there's a certain way where I think his head is way bigger than his body. There we go. So here we go. We got this is one of my favorites of his, is the Cuba flag in the background. So I thought that was cool. I did not have this Bowman Chrome one. So that's what ended. Then I got the guy next to me has some nice Jordans, and he gave me a deal on these 2. These are pretty up there. This is the 20th anniversary Upper Deck. It's actually a hobby preview. Here it's you can see it there. There's a foil. It's a hobby preview before they actually printed the set or the cards. So I wanted to get this one. This one was pretty cool. I was eyeing it for a while. I got it on Sunday before he left. He gave me a good deal. And then this is the 95 Flair of Michael Jordan. So this was a nice card. I wanted this card. So 2 Michael Jordans there. Then I did a trade with a kid that really wanted one of my Mahomes that I had. So I did a nice even trade with him. This is one of the cards he had in his trade. Is the Father's Day Shohei Ohtani. And then he had a sick patch of Derrick Henry and a Garrett Wilson sick patch as well. Both were numbered. So I did those 3 for the Mahomes. Because I saw the kid really wanted it. It's on my Instagram. You'll see a picture of him holding up the Panini Origins second year Mahomes. I think it was in a 9, if I'm not mistaken. In an SGC 9. Picked that. So that was part of a trade. This was from RH. Went through some of his football cards. So he had this Mystique Sky Moore. So I traded him this card for some one touches that he needed. That I took some supplies with me, so traded that for that card. Then I picked up this Hunter Henry, decent tight end in the NFL right now in the league. His rated rookie optic was a good deal. Then I found these 2 Trouts. This one bought it off a kid actually that came to my table, Topps Finest, and this one's numbered to 199, 46 of 199 on the Trout. I don't know what his future is going to be for next season. Let's see if the Angels keep him. And this is the Collector Series box. This comes only with the collector's box that Topps came out of. So did not have that one. So I had to get that one. Then I picked up this one Soto Mojo rookie card. Look at them apples. Wow, that's a nice card. That wasn't a price. I think he let this go for like $3. $3 based on the comps. He had it at 8, but I think I got it for $3. Then here's a tight end insert of Ronald Acuna. Shout out to Card Sensei, nothing but rips. For his Ronald, he's a Ronald Acuna fan, huge fan. So I got picked up that tight ends. I do collect Acuna, and there goes Johnny Bravo again. So that's why I keep him in the box. I'm gonna put you back in your box, buddy. Sorry. Can't keep you up. I think his head is bigger than his small little body, just like the cartoon. So here's a Yasiel Puig purple hot box rookie cup. So I had to get that one. Then he had Mookie Betts. Here's a gold number to 2018. Mookie Betts and his Red Sox. Didn't have that one. This was Eric. He was a dealer right in our side of our tables as well. I kept eyeing this from the first day. This Ozzie Smith Black All-Star Gold, and it's numbered to 299. Big Ozzie guy. So I had to pick this. He gave me a good deal. He had a big sticker price on it. That's why I held back, but then he ended up giving me a good deal based on the comps. And then the last day, I think I picked up some Jets that I wanted because of watching Hard Knocks. So I respect for Garrett Wilson. So that's the rookie rush color. Here's the rookies. Picked up the rookies optics. Shout out to Ramos for his Jets. What a hurt it was seeing Aaron Rodgers go down after 4 plays. It's artificial turf, man. I don't know when the NFLPA is going to do something about that, man. The artificial turf, all these guys are rupturing their knees, tearing their knees apart and their Achilles because of that turf, man. They got to go grass, man. They should have stayed with grass, and all the NFL teams, the other NFL stadiums, I would have stayed with grass, man. So shout out to those stadiums that still have grass, because that's the way to go. Not freaking artificial turf. This is a rookie introductions mosaic of him. And then I picked up 2 sauces. So mosaic, his NFL debut and the regular one. Didn't have those. Then this was a kid that came to my table. And, I always try to take care of the kids. Make sure, put some money in their pocket. So he gave me a good deal on this Cooper Cup. Shout out to Eloy, that's his boy. Cooper Cup Heroes. Didn't have that one. And then here's a CH color match, yellow and red, so mosaic. So kid had this, came to my table. Little kid was a hustler, man, little side hustler. He was trying to hustle me. But I just ended up buying the cards he had instead of trading. He wanted to trade. So I just bought it and put some money in his pocket. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. If you like, didn't like. Comment below on which was your favorite card, which was your favorite pickup from the Dallas Card Show and from Geek Garage. So thank you for tuning in. Remember, God does not see the worst in you. God does not see the best in you. God only sees you. Hidden Gem. Over and out. Booyah.